what are some of the attributes of a broker that you'd recommend as a business owner is interviewing or considering brokers? What factors should they be considering, or what's the best way for them to find that best broker for them?
A lot of times word of mouth is great. Banks can be referral sources, CPAs, bookkeepers. A lot of the brokers will actively try and build a network of referral partners with those types of professionals, and they'll have established a relationship, and oftentimes those people, the bankers or the CPA, they want to protect their relationship, so they will vet the broker a little bit themselves. They might send them a test thing to work on and see if they're responsive, see if they follow through on what they promise, if they can actually deliver. So a lot of times these professionals have done the hard work for you versus just, say, Googling someone and finding an ad, which is also a way to do it as well. And one of the things to look for is make sure they have a website. The more professional brokers are going to be operating out there. Have a website. If you have an email that matches their website, they're not going to be using a free email account, and that just shows a little more attention to detail, which is an important part of their role, is attention to detail, because you don't want to be weeks into a process and then they notice something that they should have noticed on day one and responded to. So attention to detail is very important with a broker. And you want a broker that's responsive. So if you reach out to a couple, the ones who take a few days or a week to get back to you, that's going to go out over the whole process, whether it's a 30-day or a 60-day process to get a loan. That broker's responsiveness is like a window into how the whole thing's going to unfold. So they can add or speed up the process considerably, as can the borrower as well.
Mm-hmm. And what's a good way for a borrower to understand the broker's experience?
Usually with a conversation, just asking questions. If you've worked with this asset type before, perhaps you've got something special like a car wash or a business that occupies a property, and there are brokers who focus on those types of loans, and there's brokers who focus on other types of loans. Like if they're doing merchant cash advance, they might not be able to get you a real estate loan very easily, and they might say yes because they want the business, but they might not necessarily know how to go about finding you help. And some will be transparent about that. I always was. If someone came to me with something that was new to me, I would say, look, I haven't worked with this before, but I think I can find the resources for you. So a broker that's candid with you about their experience is always a good sign, because you really want a broker that's transparent with you. You might have a very difficult loan, and if they tell you, yeah, no problem, we'll have you terms in a couple days, that's a person who's probably over-promising to get your business.